Okay, well, these are the tools that I like to use in life drawing. This is a new pastel. These are new pastel sticks. Prismacolor makes those. Usually I buy them in boxes. This is a Cordovan color here. It's a 353P if I need the number for reference. And the advantage of buying several at the same time is that it's like having different brushes in a way. I have different points. Here's the stick unbroken that has not been sanded or shaped or even adjusted because of drawing. But typically I'll break that down to something that's closer to this size. I have a couple of pastel holders here. This has a Cordovan color in it. This one has a different color. These are inexpensive. They can be bought at most art supply stores. This is a sanding block here. You can see it has some of the Cordovan on it. It's been used to shape some of these. I have the opportunity to create different points. I can use it blunt, just sort of broken down. This is sort of rounded off, about the same length, but rounded if I want to use that on its side. These have the advantage of being able to be used on their side, but also to come down to fairly precise tips. This is, again, allows me for ease of handling to have a bigger girth on the drawing instrument. These are some blending stumps that I use. You can see the tips of those have been colored a little bit. These are helpful for smaller areas to soften an edge. Often I'll use a paper towel. Bounty, I think, is the paper towel of choice. For bigger, broader areas, and certainly I'll use the back of my hand and I'll use fingers, but these stubs are helpful for smaller, more intricate areas. Here's a couple of different erasers, an ink eraser and a plastic eraser. What I don't have right here is a kneaded eraser, which I also use a lot of. Here are a couple of blades, a utility knife blade and an X-Acto blade, which can be used either with just my fingers or they can be put in a holder as well. And here's a compass that's mainly used as a measuring device. If I work on toned paper, I'll often heighten with white in just the very highlight areas. I don't use a lot of white. There's a box over here, just a little simple wooden box that all of these tools can fit in, and I think that's pretty much it. If I were sharpening, this is one technique that I use when I sharpen an instrument other than the sanding block. I'll typically hold my pastel this way and it gives me some control, and then I always move the blade away from me and I can continue to sharpen that until I get the kind of point on the end that I think is what I want and most helpful. Guess that's it.